Dude, it's like countdown, is it? So, welcome guys to the first solo podcast at Angrplumber. Today we've got the amazing, is it Aj Greenway or Kilted footballer?
You can call me whatever you want. I mean, the king, the goat, your majesty, any of them will do, you know.
Well,
just call me. AJ's fine. AJ's fine.
Or Ewan McGregor.
Whatever you want, man. I don't mind. I've been called a lot of things in life. Call me whatever you want.
So, how long have you been doing all this for then? All social media, and I've seen that you were on. You're doing BBC sketches for the BBC Social.
The BBC stuff. I started that maybe. I'm not very good with times, years. I've no idea. It seems like a long time ago, but it was probably only about 3 or 4 years ago when I started doing that, and I've stopped doing it, if I'm honest with you, because I go through spells where I've got no motivation, basically. And I doubt myself. And like the last video I made for the social, I thought it was terrible and it tanked. And when something like that happens, you're like, that's it, I'm going to stop doing it. So I've not told them about it, so let's not tell them about it. But I've kind of stopped, you know?
Yeah. So how long have you been doing it? Is this like your main job, social media and like influencing and stuff like that? Or like, do you just, is that like spare time thing?
No, this is for fun.
Yeah.
Like, I'd like it to be a full-time job, but it's just for fun.
Yeah.
I can't ever honestly see myself making a living off of this, because let's be honest, I've not got much going for me. I'm not young. I'm not good looking. I can't dance. I can't sing. I'm kind of funny at times.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'll probably make 100 videos and like one of them will be funny. So I think it's basically down to, if I just keep firing shite out there, eventually maybe one of the videos I make will be funny, you know.
There's that.
I'm persistent, if anything.
You're persistent. That's what you need, though.
Yeah, I'm persistent. Maybe some people wouldn't see it as persistent. Maybe some people see it as kind of like the shit on your shoe that you can't wash off, you know, kind of like that. But I'm relentless as well, so
that's what you need to make it, though. That's what you need to make it, though, do you?
Yeah. Because I've accepted now I'm never gonna get anywhere with this, but it's basically, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this. It's like a therapy for me, making content. Like, it's hard to explain, but I've got like really bad anxiety and things like that, and this is kind of like my medicine, if you know what I mean. My brain needs this. It needs this. I don't know. It's I like the creative process, if you know what I mean. It's hard to explain unless you're inside my brain. No one's ever going to understand what goes on inside my brain. It's pretty mental.
I take it as very, very, very colourful then.
It is, yes, and it never shuts up. Like, I'm my own worst enemy. I'm my own worst critic. Like, all the negativity I get doesn't bother me, but myself, he's always having to go at me, and he just won't shut up. So he doesn't. I know there's a lot of people like that.
I take it the way you come over on social media. Is that like a persona then, and it helps?
Majority of the stuff I make online is not 100% me, but I think I don't know. A lot of people might disagree with me when I say this, but I think most people that post content on social media, like, I don't think they're ever 100% themselves. And anyone that says they are, I disagree, because no one's 100% happy. No one's got that much energy all the time. I mean, prove me wrong, but I honestly don't think people, like, you know, I just think you put it on a bit, you know.
Yeah.
You put on a bit of shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's like, I know people disagree with me that, because there's some very good actors out there.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's many people online that are actually being themselves.
I've always loved your content from the first time I seen you, and you were pretending to be, I don't know if you were pretending to be a Scottish American or an American Scottish, but it was like, he sounds more like Ewan McGregor and looks like Ewan McGregor. And that's when I first messaged.
That's the thing, like, I've pitched ideas to come to like BBC and that before, where I could do acting and stuff, and I've actually sent them the videos, and they're like, no, look, I'm not being nasty, you can't act. Yeah. So like, I'm thinking to myself, how am I managing to fool so many people online? Mm-hmm. It's like, because I think it's terrible. Like, but I don't know. It's just,
Yeah.
And like, I just don't know. I really don't know.
Do you like being controversial? Because some of the videos and some of the sketches that you do on TikTok are quite controversial. Because I especially loved the Scotland and the England football talk. That was for me because my wife's English, and I thought that was amazing. I thought that was brilliant because I've been looking for that type of thing for years for a rugby top, and I thought
it was your idea though, wasn't it? It
yeah.
was your idea. Yeah, you were the one that came up with the idea. You're like, you should totally do England Scotland. So I was like, all right. And then my mother-in-law, she's the one that makes these half and half shirts. I kind of have to try and find two shirts that've got like the same kind of color line and same kind of size, and then she just does the rest, you know.
Awesome. So for people
it's like,
so sorry, mate, just go.
No, I like controversy. I like pushing the boundaries. I like human reactions. Like I'm fascinated by how humans find things. Like I just love reaction. I love getting a reaction, and it's not like an egotistical thing or anything like that. No. It's just
you get to see
how people. Yeah, and I know I've maybe gone too far sometimes. So it's with me, it's kind of hard to know if I'm going too far, or not, because I don't think I have that filter that a lot of people have.
Yeah.
I'm currently getting tested for ADHD, so that kind of maybe says a bit more about me. But I just love, I don't know, I just love getting a reaction out of people, and I've been like that my whole life.
Yeah.
And I know it's a lot of people see that as me being a bit of a dick, but yeah, I'm a bit of a dick. I think I'm a bit of a dick.
I think you're quite a lovable dick though, because you've just got that face that even though if you were angry at you would still continue to watch your content. If you were on the TV and on the news or on a television show, you would still watch because it would be like you would either play the good villain or a very bad good person.
I'm like Marmite, perhaps, maybe, I don't know, but it's like if I don't know, I could be like fake, like really fake, and be like a lot of fake people on there, and be like overly nice and not tell the truth and not speak my thoughts and all that. But it's not the kind of guy, and I'd feel like I'm letting myself down, or that I know like I'm putting it on a bit more for the camera, but I wouldn't want to like go the other way and be just like, I love you guys, I love you all, thank you, this, that, and the other. It's like no, it's not me.
There's a lot of people doing that just now. It seems to be a lot for Be Kind and mental health, where, behind closed doors. I've seen it myself. I was recently in group chats, and the group chats were kind of, you've seen a different person in the group chat to the person that were on either social media or in real life. And you're like, I'm the same as you. I do stuff to get a reaction out of people, and I've got no filter, but it's always from a place of good. I'll never like antagonize or aggravate a situation for hatred. It's really just to see if people are who they say they are. And I recently found out a few people that I thought like that, they weren't. So this is kind of how I've come around to doing this bit. But I always, as soon as I realised I was wanting to do a podcast, you were my number one guest. And I was just want to say, like, if people are watching this and they don't know you, how about you take maybe 5-10 minutes to tell them a little bit about yourself? But I think you've just done that.
My name's Aj Greenway. I'm an alcoholic. I like long walks along the beach, and I bet many people didn't know this about me. I'm a vegan. There's not many vegans that don't tell people they're vegans, but I'm actually a vegan, a real life vegan.
Well, that's the videos.
I'm not really an alcoholic, though. I'm not really an alcoholic.
That's the videos that I seen from the BBC Social, was the vegan ones, and then you just popped up and it was like a mermaid.
So, that was kind of like me trying to be a non-preachy vegan, if such a thing exists. Because I'm one of those people, I'm not interested in arguing about it, and I'm not interested in preaching about it. It's each to their own, because I've not always been a vegan, so
you've not. No.
I'm not better than anyone else. Why should I be all high and mighty? I think people can put whatever they want in their mouths,
Yep.
So I don't know. I don't know much about it. I know. Imagine if I was to go on about veganism on TikTok, though. I'd probably get a lot more views, to be honest. It's controversial, isn't it? But there's
a lot of that just now, though. There's a lot of people using their situations and their lifestyle to do that, to get either people to follow them. But you seem like just a person who is just out doing their own thing, because I'm like you. I use TikTok for anger management, even though it says Angrplumber in the title. I was really just for rants, and it was anger management that put me onto it. And that's the kind of, I used to take panic attacks and anxiety attacks too, and end up having to leave the supermarket. But I kind of found sitting in a car arguing with myself.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm the same. But it's like, but back to you. What was the first bit? I just got. What was the first question? Was there a question there?
No, there wasn't a question. No, it was just no, you were going on about being a vegan. It was like I was saying, people do use their situations and their lifestyle to get views and followers and
that's what I was going to say. Yeah, and it's like I've called a few people out on that in the past, and I've decided maybe that was not the best thing to do, and I've stopped doing it now because I've obviously had a few controversial fallings out. But it's just I'm of the belief that I don't want to come on here and encourage people that follow me to give me their money.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that do that and use their situation, whatever. But I'm not each their own. Obviously, there's people on here that make a very good living off of it. But I think if anyone was going to pay like myself or anyone, obviously, like I said, I'm not here to make any money. I'm nobody really on TikTok. But I think it should be the big companies that have got money, not like little kids. You know, and I think a lot of people take advantage of. I don't know if they know they're doing it, but there's a lot of young kids on the app spending their money on whatever. I don't know how they do it nowadays.
Yeah, I wouldn't be like that. It comes over in your content though that you are just doing it for fun, because every time I watch your videos, they make me smile, and I'm like, wonder what he's going to do the next time. And then that time you said that you were leaving, man, I was genuinely like, it's not going to be a happy place anymore. There's only a few people that I'll follow and I'll check in on daily, and your videos are always the same. And I'm like, I don't know what kind of what bracket of comedy you would put them in, but they're definitely in a bracket of comedy. And it's not like the drama ones you see people saying, oh, you're saying I'm an alcoholic and I'm 440 days sober, and you know, the other people saying mental health matters, and then the next thing they're taking gear on their lives and stuff. Whereas yours is consistent, just like humor and comedy. And does your family get involved in that? Do they support that? Do they like your wackiness? Do you like that off the camera with the family as well, though?
Well, I'll be honest with you, and my family will probably never watch this. Like my wife, she's brilliant. She supports me. My new wife, we only just got married recently.
I was really getting that. Congratulations.
She supports me, but my actual, like, my siblings, not so much. It's kind of like a touchy subject. We've fallen out in the past over it, but I just don't talk about it to them anymore. Yeah. I think it's fine. No, I don't mind. I talk about anything. It's just I think they think that I don't think they realize how many people are in the world or in the UK. Like, I'm nobody. Like, if I'm putting videos up there, nobody knows who I am. Yeah. And I think in their heads they think someone's going to say, "Oh, are you related to that Aj Greenway?" But it's not like that. It's like, I think almost they didn't want to be associated with me.
Oh yeah.
Because they've got careers, they're professionals.
Yeah.
Apparently, no, they are. And I just think they're worried that it might impact their jobs, their careers. But I can't imagine that ever happening. No. And we're all right now about it. I just don't mention any of it to them anymore.
As you just mentioned there, you're married, and I was actually going to bring that up. So you're just newly married. So how's the honeymoon period going?
Well, everyone's. I've been asked that so many times, but we've been together for like 14 years.
Oh yeah.
So
wow.
Yeah. So it's not changed anything.
No.
If anything, I think maybe I might be getting more sex. She's now into like the swinging scene as well. She fancies doing a bit of dogging, but I think that's something to be expected when you get married, is it not? I think that's a given, isn't it? You can't really do it until you're married.
I'm hoping so. I'm just kind of stuck to schedules just now for trying for kids, but I'm hoping to go dogging soon.
Yeah, and like I don't know about yourself, but like I've been researching the best dogging spots for years, and I've got like a map on my wall, a full map of the whole of Britain, pinpointing the best dogging spots. And I swear, why do you think we bought an RV or a motorhome? Sorry,
No,
why do you think we bought one?
You keep rolling into another question. That's what I was going to say. Did you go and check out the spots in the RV? Because that looked like a cracking RV.
And we could maybe make our own OnlyFans page or something like that. I don't know, or maybe join that Pornhub or something, you know.
Oh, the amount of people though are doing that in a way, it's just ridiculous. Like the days when we were growing up, we would probably get that for free. And now I'm like, why weren't we charging back then? Why weren't we making some money? So what's the plans for the rest of the day then? You just sitting chilling or?
I don't make plans. Like, what am I even doing? I don't know. I've got no plans. Like normally I just do what my wife tells me to do. And my favorite thing in life is spending time with my kids.
Yeah.
If I'm honest.
I like that. I came out as weird though, because I didn't ever think I'd get like that until I had kids. You know, you normally grow up with a lot of friends, and once you get kids, it's kind of your friends just disappear, do they? And you're like, now my friends and my kids and my wife. So it's just like you spend every day with them and you get to know each other's. You might argue and fight sometimes, but you get to know each other's ticking points and stuff as well, eh? It's just like best friends. Who like to speak with them.
and that's another reason why I've not really filmed much recently. Or I'm not filming anything. I'm just enjoying yourself. Well, I'm like, obviously I've got. I don't know if people realize I've actually got a full-time job. I've got. Did I mention I run holiday accommodation?
No,
that's my actual job.
Is it?
TikTok's just for fun. Yeah, because like obviously I pretend to people that my full-time job's TikTok, but it's not. It's I don't make. Let's be honest, I don't make any money off TikTok. Well, a little bit, but it's just a
because it does look so beautiful and so like tranquility and tranquil when you put up your videos playing football or you're out and about, like the videos that you've done where you're kilting that on your wedding day, it just looks so like picturesque. I'm like, that can't be
honestly. It's honestly, I'm so fortunate to live where I live, and I like every day. If we go for a drive in the car every day and then go for a walk, and it never fails to take my breath away. Like the scenery, like I just love it. And like I've said to yourself, you have to come and visit one day, man. You're more than welcome. We've got holiday accommodation. You can stay with us. And I've met a lot of amazing people on TikTok through TikTok, and I've opened the invitation to them. And I hope, honestly, one day I hope to meet some of the people I've met through TikTok. And it'd be how awesome would it be if we got them all together at the same time?
Oh, and then also just rent to do other accommodation. Think of the dough.
No. Like, as in, like, we've got like a 10-bedroom lodge, and I just find a date where anyone could come, and it'd be like free, just open up for everyone for free, and we just all to get together, you know.
That's an amazing thing. Like, it's just, you know, like you said, there is nice people on that app, and sadly, just now though, they're getting drowned out by the toxicity of other people. You know, people who are just coming on to obviously create drama and take away from the kindness of other people. Like you just said, they're getting people up to your lodge and staying there and creating something. That's memories, eh? That's like a memory that would last, because there would be the whole day, and you would actually get to see genuine people and genuine reactions, and it wouldn't be personas and, you know, are they being real or are they being fake, eh?
Yeah, and there's a lot of people on here that because I think I've been on TikTok for like over a year or something like that.
Yeah.
And I met a lot of them at the very start, and I'm the kind of guy, I'm not very trusting of people.
Yeah.
Like I don't have many friends. I think because I'm quite, believe it, I'm quite a private person.
Yeah.
But I've through TikTok, I've met a lot of people that I would happily, and I still speak to. I chat to, and they've helped me through a lot of hard things. Like I don't know if you know, like, did you ever hear the Botherhood?
No.
Like we created the Ball Brothers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, I was a part of them, and that was a group of lads that I met through TikTok, and they've been amazing, because obviously we were like promoting mental health and stuff. And I've always been kind of shying away from saying too much on mental health on TikTok, because like you mentioned before, people will call you out if you're promoting mental health, and then you go and do something that can be perceived as, and like, I'm controversial, so there's always someone that will twist something I say as, and I've fallen out with some well-known TikTokers before, and I've had people saying to me, that's not very good for their mental health, kind of thing. And and you know, I don't want to seem like hypocrite. So,
no,
but yeah,
also
I do
well, they're not thinking of your mental health though when they're doing that. Like people who are seeing it, they could be possibly thinking as well that he might be having mental health problems, but they're too busy attacking you because you've said something, whereas you're just being honest. And because either that person's sorry,
I've always maintained, and it's the truth. I've only ever reacted to anyone like big TikTokers that have come after me first. I would never go out of my way to say something mean to anybody. Like I just don't. I'm not one of those guys that'll just comment nasty stuff unless someone has come for me first. And that's like that's all that's ever happened. If I've ever had any fallouts with anybody publicly on TikTok, it's because they came after me first. And I'm one of those guys that if someone says something about me I disagree with or has a go at me, I'm not just gonna
very vocal.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something about it, because it's like in the real world, in reality, if you were out in a pub or something like that and someone just came up to you and said something, you're not just gonna say, all right, thanks for that, see you later, are you? You know, it's like, and there's too many people nowadays and are like it's too many snowflakes, okay? That's what they call them now. It's snowflakes, isn't it? So
did you ever think of when you started up TikTok that you would get like the numbers and stuff that you get, or did you just use it purely to express yourself and your mental health? To help it?
Like honestly, I was on YouTube before for like 10 years. I was making like vlogs and silly stuff on there, and I got like 2,000 followers, which was not bad, but that was in like 10 years. And then I heard about TikTok, and the only reason I joined it was because like a lot of people, because of lockdown, I didn't really understand it, and I honestly, I still don't understand why I've got that many followers. I think it's down to I've made like a handful of videos that went and did okay, you know.
I must feel good. I must feel good, mental. Like knowing that you've all the hard work you've put into doing something. People are like there isn't a lot of interaction on every video on from anybody on TikTok, but for people to stay with you and follow your content, they must like it, and they must like you, and they must see past the characters and the persona. Because I get that people are like, oh, you're not angry all the time, are you? I'm like, no, that's just getting stress and anger and anxiety out. No, that's what
I used to put too much time into TikTok, and it was like, I think a lot of people will resonate with this. I don't know about yourself, but it became like I was obsessed, and I was constantly checking it. I had to put content out all the time. And then I was like, there's more important things in life. I've got a family. I was neglecting my kids. I was like, do I care that much about likes and comments
from strangers?
And like recently I'd not done much on my channel, and then I decided I started that football channel, a different one, and that started taking off. So I thought, well, my old channel, I'll just turn that into the Guilted Footballer. And also with football content, how many people can have friends with football content? You know, like it's like I'm trying to be less offensive, if I'm honest, because
did you used to be a football player though? Did you used to be a football player? Because you're pretty good. You're pretty good.
Yeah, like people won't know that about me. Like football is like my number one passion in life. Like honestly, I love football and like playing football. I played it for years, and I just love football. And I think I'm getting to that age where I'm like, and one injury would probably end my footballing career. I'm getting on a bit now, and I think if I couldn't play football again, I'd be devastated. Like I just love football. And I don't know why I never thought. I'm 36, but I've had so many injuries in life because of football and recurring injuries.
Yeah. So was that the career path you were going to go down when you were younger, like?
Well, the thing is, I grew up on a small island in Scotland, so I stood out from everybody that I played with. But you've got to remember, there's not many people live here, so I thought I was good, but I was only better than like a handful of people. And I lived in Glasgow for a few years, and I was like semi-decent.
Yeah.
But I was never at that level where I could. And plus, like, it's like playing football matches. Like, I get major anxiety. Playing a football match. I'm happy just like kicking the ball about, but as soon as I play in a competitive match, I get like, honestly, I get nervous. Like if as soon as I find out I'm playing, I'm like I can't sleep. And it's like, it's nothing. It's just a little football match nobody cares about. But to me, it's like, I need to do good. I need to play well. And I have like, honestly, I have sleepless nights. I get the squirts, man. I get the nervous squirts. Do you get the nervous squirt?
Oh, well, I used to, but I've got a colostomy bag now, so I didn't.
Does it catch them all, eh?
Sorry, yep. But apart from that, like, so, what do you see do for the future for yourself then? You're going to be maybe like just doing the lodge, or you're going to continue with social media and start up another channel, or your game? I see that you went back to the gaming for the Twitch. Remember when you were leaving TikTok? They still do that, do you?
That's the thing, though. That's the thing with me. I have so many ideas, and I start up, and I can't stick at them. I can't stick at anything. I'm surprised I've stuck this long at TikTok, and I'm surprised I've stuck this long with my wife. Yeah. Because I just, like, I was telling you, I came up with a podcast idea a few months ago.
Yeah.
And I spent so much time just coming up with a name and getting the artwork and all that done. And I never bothered to interview anybody.
Yeah.
And and the Twitch thing, I stuck at that for like, I spent a fortune on all the gear and all that, like the microphone and the software. And I stuck at it for about 2 weeks. I just can't stick at anything. I don't know if that's because maybe I actually do have ADHD or something like that, but I don't stick at anything in life.
Yeah, but a few of my friends like that, they've got ADHD, but it's just it's like they get themselves bored, and then they'll move on to another subject, and then they'll learn that, get bored, and then on to something else. But then I must also add strings to your bow.
Sorry?
I must also add strings to your bow, like learning new things and then like implementing it, and then maybe, if you pass on to another thing, but at least you've always got that there to go back to.
Yeah, because like I've tried so many things in life and spent a lot of money trying them, and it's like there's nothing in life that I'm actually above average at. Nothing. And I've tried so many things. Like I can't think of any. I've got no talents. So like the fact that someone like you is even wanting to like talk to me about my achievements on social, I don't even think I've achieved anything. I honestly don't. But I'm honored that you've wanted to. But and like some kid, I don't know if I can't tell if someone's taking the piss, but someone said to me the other day, "Can I have your autograph?" And I was like, I can't tell if they're joking or not, because no one's ever asked me that before.
No, genuinely, mate. That's one thing. I'm always upfront. I'm always honest. I was in a group chat with the guys from Ticking Over, and I told them at the start, I was like, guys, I'm very upfront. I'm very opinionated. I challenge everybody. I'll question everything. And I got to the point where that was okay. But when we started the podcast, because I was questioning everything, it just started to get in the way of the progress of the podcast. So I was like, guys, I'm just going to step back from this, because they were getting criticism, and one of the guys couldn't take the criticism, whereas I thrive off criticism. Like, whether it be good or bad, I actually prefer bad criticism because it makes you grow. And I just said to them, here, I can see where the criticism is coming from, and they're right, but it didn't go down well. So I was like, you know what, I'm no way hurt feelings here anymore. So I bounced in. But I get that's what you're meaning. I wouldn't blow smoke up anybody's arse or lie to people. I genuinely think you're a great guy and you're a great creator. And I wasn't really just to get you on because you were off of TikTok. It was when I started looking into you, when I first come over your page, I seen that you were doing the BBC socials and that, and I was like, it's clear that the BBC have seen something in you that everybody else has seen that follows you. So that was kind of really just get you on there and get you on here and ask about that and stuff. And it was genuine. I think your content's great. The time when you said you were coming off of TikTok, I was like, bugger, you're a great guy. You're the first big TikToker who actually interacted with me on TikTok and actually spoke to me like a person, because the rest of them wouldn't actually speak to you or nothing. They wouldn't interact, and it was, oh, gift me and I'll speak to you. You were the first genuine big TikToker that came across and followed me, and we got off to a wee shaky start, because I remember saying that about the Scottish accent and that, and I thought it was a piss take. But then after that, I was like, this guy's like Ewan McGregor, man. And then we just started conversing back and forth, and it was from there. But no, everything I've said is genuine, mate. I wouldn't get anybody on that I thought was going to take the piss out of that. But no, it's genuine. Admire you what you're doing on and off that app, like.
But like, I've always liked you from the first time I found you on TikTok, because there's not really anybody like you on TikTok that just like comes out with it and says it. It's like I can't think of anybody that's like you on TikTok. It's like I appreciate that. I like people. I'd like someone to like. I love it when people say to my face what they actually think about me. I love that, and I would do the same. I would do the same to my friends. So that's why I've not got many friends, because I tell people what I think, and I like that. I hate this. I hate fakeness.
Yeah.
Like I hate the and like I've learned through TikTok, and you probably have yourself. There's a lot of fakeness, a lot of fake people. Yeah. People you thought.
You should be able to tell people what you think, as long as it's not hurting anyone, eh? But you can say people can say stuff on that TikTok and any other platform, and now it's just construed as bullying. You're just a bully or you're a troll, and people don't realise it's just constructive criticism, eh? Or good or bad, and they're just, oh, you're a bully, you're a troll, and that's it. You're labelled as such until you try to prove otherwise, and then when you do try to prove otherwise, you're classed as a showcoat or a turncoat, or oh, you're just doing that to try and get followers. Whereas you're just being consistent, mate. You've been consistent from the first moment I've seen any of your videos.
Yeah. And I've always been a believer that if you're going to put content out online, you're going to have to expect negativity. Yeah. I know it's not nice, but if you can't take that, then maybe you shouldn't be putting content out, you know?
Exactly.
Because that's basically the world we live in now. Like, everyone's got an opinion on everything.
Oh, yeah.
It's not always what you want to hear, but that's just the way it is, isn't it?
Oh, yep. But thanks for coming on, though, mate. It's actually been a lot better. I was actually nervous before you come on. I was like, this is my first one, because the last one was like an X Factor panel. It was like 4 guys, and you were all vying to get your wee bit across. So I was wanting you to come on to that one, but I feel maybe that one would have been too much, because it was 4 guys, and then we all would have been trying to, you know, like get questions in, and it would have been overwhelming.
Yeah, mate, I can handle 4 guys, man. I once went with 6 guys. Piece of piss, man.
Piece of piss,
Piece of piss.
But,
no, I appreciate it.
But thank you for coming on, mate, and hopefully I could get you back on again. I'm going to upgrade this Zoom so I could start getting more people on, longer chats as well. So hopefully once I've kind of ironed out some pieces, you'll pop back on.
I've just thought of something, by the way. Have I filmed this the wrong way around? Should I be in landscape?
Either or.
Are we gonna have to do this all? Are we gonna have to do this again?
Probably.
We're gonna have to do this again, aren't we?
I'll see what way it comes out.
Wrong way.
Do you want me to send it to you first?
No, man, I don't care. I don't. I'll be honest with you. I probably didn't say. I've never said this before, but I don't like. I can't think of a single video that I've been in that I actually like and I'm proud of. I can't. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I'm not too proud of anything I've made, to be honest with you. I'm just like mediocre, you know. It's like it's all right. I always think I can do better. That's basically. I think I could do better. In my head, I think of an idea in my head, and it's amazing in my head. Then when I film it, it's like, shit, that's not how I saw it in my head. But it'll have to do, kind of thing, you know?
Well, that's just pushing yourself to be better, eh? That's nothing bad. That's not a bad thing. That's just you wanting to be the best version of you. And
Yeah, but I've never achieved that.
either have I, mate. I don't
Like,
think anybody can.
I don't have the skills. I don't have the skills or the. What's
No.
what they say? I don't have the facilities. I don't have the
I don't think you
facilities
have
for
the
that, man.
facilities for that, man.
That's what it is. I don't have this. I just can't. I'm
Yeah.
thinking of it. It's like an epic movie or something in my head. That's how I want to see it. But
Well, brilliant. But what I'll do is I'll get cracking on then, mate. And thank you very much for coming on. And hopefully, if it doesn't work out, if it doesn't work out, will you mind coming back on?
It broke up there, man. What did you say? It broke up.
I said if the screenshots and stuff and the arrangement doesn't work out, you fancy coming back on? Just breaking up again, is it?
I'll have to, won't I, man? And you'll have to come on my podcast if I ever get my finger out my arse and film it. I probably won't though.
Yeah,
I probably won't ever film it.
I can imagine yours will be more professional than mine, so definitely.
I've never heard the word professional with my name in it. Never.
Don't sell yourself short. But I'll get going just now then, mate, and thank you very much for coming on, and I hope we speak to you soon.
All right, catch you later, man. Appreciate it.
Bud.
Peace out.
See ya.